So crazy, I don't even stress. Yeah, the bitch left, but they ain't the first time she left. It's like a boomerang. She come back and back, just like on the dick. Yeah, she do a spin. Yeah, she do the spin. Yeah, she spit on that team. Yeah. But I'ma stay on point. I gotta get that money, just like my joints. They spread out, and I flop my wings. If I was a bird, I'd be a wing. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, that's first class shit. First class, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm the pilot lit. I'm the pilot lit. Business owner. I represent. I'm from the fold. Everybody throw up that shit. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that chick for days.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the recap with Let Cash Accumulate Over Days. Today is Thursday, June 8th. Market closed bullish today. It was a wild type of bull today. Not the bull that, people wanted or expected, but a bull is a bull. So it is what it is, but basically, we're gonna sum up what happened here. You already know. As far as economic data, the market kind of really brushed that off today, and it just looks like the no Fed speakers this week is really keying in. Making the market really kind of consolidate right here. But we're about to look at the charts here momentarily, the charts and numbers, and you're gonna see what I see. But it's just obviously like it's about to break out here. You can tell the consolidation this week. It was a lot. The market hasn't been moving at all. We've just been in the same spot here all week, and it's been very boring. And you got to expect that though, you guys. Consolidation is good so things can move forward. You know what I'm saying? As far as the next process, but before we go any further, you guys, you must know this is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Dow rises more than 160 points to notch third straight day of gains. S&P 500 hits new closing high for 2023. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 168.59 points, or 0.5%, to close at 33,833.61. The S&P 500 traded 0.62% higher and ended the day at 4,293.93, its highest closing level in 2023. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 1.02%, closing at 13,238.52. So that's pretty much what ended up happening, ladies and gentlemen. That's bullish. The Bulls regained the momentum from yesterday. Basically, the Bears did take momentum yesterday, but the Bulls took it right back today. And we're really just right back in the same spot. Things are at its highest level in 2023. But notice, we have said this the past 3 to 4 days here. We right here at this resistance, literally. It's no way up right now from the level where it's at its highest. So, we could possibly be seeing the same pattern here tomorrow due to it's no Fed speakers, and it could be a sell-off Friday. It hasn't been one in a while. It looks like this consolidation is tensed up. I mean, the market had its 4 chances to break out here. I mean, obviously going into tomorrow is very important here. Tomorrow closes, it's the key. It's going to let you know the direction going further here. I think you're going to start to get some new numbers here on the board, or far as if it's upside or to the downside. If so, overall, I think the numbers would just come back into where things had really gapped up from last week, if that makes sense. We really haven't filled that gap to the downside yet, so you can tell the market is about to make a decision here on that. So be on the lookout for that, but no Fed speakers this week at all still, because it's a blackout period. So just know that's happening and ain't nothing you can do about it. But June 14th, policy decision, you guys. Remember, that's a key thing right there. That policy decision is going to be key going further into the summer and the fall. And we're looking at everything, so that's going to be key. Make sure you remember that. Top 5 things to know, blackout period still. Like I said, and you seen how the earnings results was. DocuSign went up a little bit, didn't do nothing, kind of faded the same thing. So we'll see how things react there. DocuSign is a good long-term play. NIL do report tomorrow, so we'll be looking out for that. And then Apple, tomorrow is the last day for that event, so be looking out for Apple. Remember they were saying one stock to buy, one stock to sell this week. Buy Apple, and it looks like buy Apple at the dip. I think some people misinterpreted it, and they probably brought at those highs, you guys. So it's a lot of people down right now. Apple needs to go ahead and try to push back to those all-time highs, or if not, you guys, I think Apple is going to really discount here going into the summer. It wouldn't shock me at all. So it's just something to be looking forward to going further, obviously. And like I said, Apple is a big name. I mean, obviously those products, they're not ready yet. They're going to be ready about next year or the year after. So I think that's going to be the key there for if Apple wants to go higher. Obviously, those products need to be brought and presented in people's houses. But it's exciting, that little headset thing still. People still talking about it all week. And, that event they got all week. It ends tomorrow, so just be on the lookout for Apple. And like I said, Saudi Arabia to make an additional voluntary cut of 1 million barrels of oil per day as part of new OPEC Plus deal. This news right here just came out this week, you guys. So look at, I'm not going to say this no more. This will be the last recap. You'll see that. So just remember that, just be looking for, going further here. Look at the oil, you guys. Look at the gas stocks, energy. Be looking at those names and, expect a change. Expect a change. There's a new OPEC Plus deal that Saudi Arabia, they made there. So you get what I'm saying. So it's a lot going on. Already the oil stocks, like Chevron, they already like ExxonMobil, for example. A lot of gas stocks, but those are like the top 2. They went up already though from that news. So, and it's just the start. So just think about that going further here next week, week after, next month, just be thinking about oil changing and be checking your local pumps there to see if those numbers are getting higher. But yeah, man, sell NIO, they're saying. So we'll see tomorrow with that earnings report. If that's right, we'll be looking out for it. But that's pretty much it as far as data. You've seen the economic data got burst off all week due to no Fed speakers. Technically, that's what ended up happening. So, the market just consolidated, burst off all the data. It looks like tomorrow could be a sell-off Friday, or a massive pop Friday, a massive pop to the upside, that is. So we'll be looking out for one of those two things to be happening tomorrow due to expiration. So let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers, you guys. How we do it, you already know. Okay, so charts and numbers here. By the way, before we go further, indices closed bullish. That's what I was saying. You had the S&P 500 plus 26.41, up 62%. They closed up. NASDAQ closed up. Look at the points, 133. Russell closed down, due to GameStop, as I was saying on the previous recaps. Hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to follow me on Twitter at LetCash. But yeah, Russell 2000 was down just because of GameStop, and that's just going to be happening, obviously, because like I said, that has a big weight on it. GameStop went down a lot, so the Russell 2000 kind of, went down a lot. A lot of money got taken out of the mini caps there, but not bad. It is a little steep dip, but not bad at all. The Russell 2000, they can flip tomorrow and get along on the bull train. The market overall still is bullish. It's not mixed because for it to be mixed, it needs to be half and half. So you have 3 over 1, that overrides the bullish trend there. You get what I'm saying? That makes it bullish. So Russell 2000, they'll pick up, trust and believe. They're just lagging right now. Or they could be throwing out a symbol. And, you know, we could be seeing the 3 about to flip with the Russell. So be on the lookout for this to happen tomorrow, you guys. It's coming, 1 of the 2. But that's the way the industry's closed. And that's what it is. So let's go over the SPY, you guys. The SPY. Oh, I gotta leave my page. It looks like my Wi-Fi went down. 1 second. I'll be back. Oh, no. You'll be right back on the commercial break. I'm sorry. Error. Alert. Wi-Fi down. Wi-Fi down. Internet. Let me reconnect to the internet. Please, thank you. I pay my bills on time. Thanks. A little delayed on something, but it's okay. I'll be all right. We'll be all right. All right, let's get it. So let's go ahead and get back into it. All right, this SPY. That's where we're at. All right, that's where we start with, right? This SPY every time. Got to. All right. The SPY, we're back. Sorry for that Wi-Fi issue there. But right here, 428, right? SPY. We're going to do this quickly here. It is Thursday. The weekend's almost here. This is the last recap for the week. We'll be back with another recap on Sunday, you guys. Stay tuned. But let's go over this. Let's go over everything first before we end it. SPY, 428.78, right? Tomorrow's levels here. Looking at it going into tomorrow, next week, over the weekend. You guys, upside levels. The SPY, you must retest 429.50 and break 430 is your target. I think that'll just give the bulls the relief feeling, and they'll be filled at least over that candle. Over here, you see, that candle right here will be finally filled from this long, I'm going to write it, long period of consolidation up here. You see this has been taking place. So what's about to happen here, you guys, like I said, the SPY is about to break up here to they got to break above 429.50 first off. You've been getting rejected here all week. We can see that now. Obviously, that candle's not filled still here. That's the start of it. So just looking at that, knowing that that's the target. You get there, you may see it try it. You may see rejection, obviously, because this has been a lot. It's taken a while to get to 430. So, but it might just burst straight through because it took a while. So 432 is your next level to be looking out for, you guys, to possibly, if that breaks through, 435 on the SPY. So that's still your long targets here, you guys. That's the upside targets. Obviously, the SPY, the bulls are in control right now. It still is their market. Still has been all week, but you know, Bears got a little bit more momentum yesterday, but today they lost it. So the Bulls are back in control with the momentum, so they could just easily take it there. So be looking out for those upside levels on the SPY tomorrow, being that it's Friday, and we're going to see. Now to the downside, obviously that's an upside level because with that long period of consolidation, remember I showed y'all, right? That long period of consolidation, we just up here. I'm going to zoom out here so you can see what I'm saying. So the 5-day perspective here. Yeah, that long period of consolidation. The market kind of wants Bears wanted to be traded down here below. Anything below 424, they're fine. They don't care at that point. You can zoom out even more. So anything down from this point, the Bears are going to win here. You get what I'm saying? Anything from this point, 425 and above, the Bulls are going to win here at this point. So make it simple for yourself. But you get what I'm saying here? So at the end of the day, you guys, from the one-day perspective here, obviously, you know, it could go either way. You feel me? Bulls can lose momentum and slip up on Friday, and it could be a sellout Friday. I've seen it before, so it wouldn't surprise me. So to the downside here, this doesn't try to break above tomorrow, and this is looking like the top again here, obviously. I think you break back below 426 this time. And I think you go ahead and flush it here at 424, and they put the pressure on the Bulls here on Friday. So be on the lookout for that level right there to see if that holds a break, because that's going to be very important. If that breaks below, the Bears are back, and they're getting strength again here towards 420. If they get to 420, remember that is still their target here. So this thing can still drop here tomorrow or next week, whenever. We're just looking at these levels here closely here. Obviously, there's still a gap to fill at 423 right here. So remember that they're going to come near and test that if this thing is not pushing up. This thing is going to come back and back test for sure. So be on the lookout for that, you guys, to the downside tomorrow or next week. Triple Qs. Triple Qs. Oh, my. Triple Qs are bullish. Still bullish. Triple Qs are bullish. So they just regained their momentum here. They're back above 350 and 351. Consolidated right where they needed to. But, you know, at the end of the day, obviously things can change. So we're looking at both levels. You know, as of right now, this chart is signaling bullish. You know, they got what, $2 or $3 more they can get up there and test that resistance here, obviously up here and here. As I said, that was a steep sell-off yesterday. They were looking bearish, but they did pop back up here, obviously. So that's all back even. So we're really just here on the triple Qs. They just want to get back into that box right there. They'll be happy. The Bulls, they got momentum, though, right now. So they're happy right now, obviously. But to the upside tomorrow, you guys, looking at next week, you know, triple Qs to the upside. They need to go ahead and get back to that 356 level. I think it's time to go ahead and just break through that. Once you break through that, go ahead and get above 358 to 360. That's their target right now. They're trying to get there. They still have an upside target at 366 still. Don't get that twisted. Don't forget about that level. Triple Qs can really rally, obviously, looking at how they have led us to this point here all year to date. Triple Qs have been bullish here this whole time, 258 to 353 right now. So tremendous move on the triple Qs. They can keep going to the upside, obviously. So be on the lookout for those levels, though. 356 first and foremost, to show bullish strength all the way and really know that you're going to burst through to the upside this time. Now to the downside, though, we could be looking at a new set of resistance. We may not even be wanting to see that now, you guys. I'm looking at it from both perspectives here. We are consolidating still. We're consolidating. As you can see, the chart here is signaling this could be your top. And we could retest 351. And if that don't hold, 350 will be another retest to the downside. And then if that doesn't hold, you guys, I think the triple Qs really sell off this time. Like I said, it could be a sell-off Friday situation. It could be, you know, like I said, next week when all the data starts to come out over the weekend and going into next week. You feel me? Triple Qs can really pull back here below 346. You know, to really, like I said, the Bears want it. If that doesn't hold, the Bears want it at 340 on the triple Qs to the downside. So that's what the Bears want. That's what the Bulls want. Be on the lookout for these levels going further. DIA. They're bullish, you guys. The Dow actually was bullish today. They went up. They did get rejected right here. 339.27. So that is your high. But yeah, no 340 test at all here inbound. So it looks like that still could be the goal here. So to the upside right now, the DIA, like I said, they're looking strong. They're bullish. DIA here, they can break back above 339.20. I think they retest that level right there. And then they break through it here. The 340 is their target on the DIA. So be on the lookout for that move taking place there, especially if, you know, things are just bullish tomorrow. Obviously, they're going to continue their momentum. So yeah, if that breaks, next level is 342 on the DIA, 342.50. So that's the Bulls party target right there. They want to get up there. So be on the lookout for those levels right there, man. To the upside, to the downside, the DIA obviously at 337.20 doesn't hold. The next level is 336 here to the downside. All the way possibly if that don't hold. The next level here is we looking out for is 334.49 there. That is your ultimate bottom. You should see consolidation there. If not, the next level is 330 to the downside. That's what the Bears want to regain and get their momentum back and try to show that, you know, it still could be possible bear market, at least for them. So that's their downside target. That's what they want, and that's the upside target. Be on the lookout for both. IWM, IWM, OIWM. So 186.49. Uh-oh. So yeah, pretty much they consolidated. They did sell off here to 184. It looks like that's support now. They did get knocked down right there, 187. Closed right here, 186.54. So they're consolidating here. IWM, the Russell 2000 small caps. It looks like they might be wanting to push higher here. It could be, you could really see rotation here in the IWM, and it wouldn't shock me. Like I said, the next level to be looking out for is 192 here, all the way up to that side there. So that wouldn't shock me at all here, considering it's been so much love in the SPY and the triple Qs, and even the Dow. The IWM is kind of haven't been getting no love. So it just could be market rotation as far as money rotation, and follow the smart money, right? So be on the lookout for that upside level like that on the IWM. And it is what it is. That could be possible right now, because like I said, I see consolidation right here, 186. That's still in a bull. That's in a bull area. So to the upside tomorrow here, I'm looking for a break to 187.80. Once you get there, they should be about to break to that 188.60 level, and their target is 190. So see if they reverse and don't try to test that, or they test it and break through. The next level is 192 after that. So be on the lookout for the upside levels like that on the IWM. To the downside now, could be consolidating, making a new mini top here. This could be top one, and then we could be getting top two in right now. We don't know. We're looking at it from both perspectives. Obviously, you can make money on both sides when you're trading. When you're investing, you can just make money when it's going up. So you got to be mindful and respectful of that. Obviously, this thing can go either way tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be a sell-off Friday, or you're going to see the market do what it's basically been doing all week. It looks like possibly it might buzz to the upside a little bit. But, like I said, this could be your top here. You got one in already, and we're looking at two as of right now at the close. So this could be a top here. So we're looking at both sides. To the downside, obviously, 185.20 needs to hold. If it doesn't here, we know 184 is the next level right there on the IWM. And if that don't hold, 182.50 to the downside on the IWM. And you may see more selling continuation going on in GameStop. So be on the lookout for that as well on the IWM. VIX. Volatility, what we doing? Let me see. Oh, wow, y'all. Look, this is what's going on. The VIX, they extended this candle a little. It's still not where, though. It's not at the striking point of the VIX here. I'm going to circle it. Here, boom. The VIX, if the VIX strike right there, well, I just circled it, you guys. That's when you will really see the SPY stop teasing. You will stop seeing the triple Q stop teasing. You will stop seeing the Dow Jones teasing, and you will see the market pick up. See, the VIX is teasing. The VIX is consolidating. The direction is consolidating, you guys. The market tempo is consolidating. The speed of the market is consolidating. And it's going down. The VIX is, notice what at the end of the day, know what's right and know what's wrong. What's right is the VIX is going down still continuously. It's slow, but it's going down. So if it continues to go down at this pace, that's actually still a win for the Bulls. As you saw today, it's going to go up slow. But like I said, when it starts to peak to that where I circled at, you guys, expect that to be your market trigger. You'll see stocks probably make retest their all-time highs like Nvidia, and you'll probably see stocks like try to break and make newer highs from where they're at, and you'll probably see just stocks just go tremendously high at that point if you do continue to see this VIX just selling off like this. It's getting ugly here. To the point where it's super oversold now. It was already oversold. Now it's super oversold. It's running to the point where, like I said, that 13 will trigger the extreme, and you will see the Bulls take the market up then. So just be on the lookout for that. If the VIX want to continue to play that game. But at the same time, I do see this being a dangerous game, because looking at what happened here in 2020, you guys, it was doing that. And then what did you see? Boom, spike. That right there. So a spike back to 20 to 21, it must be some ugly news about to come if that is in act right now, you guys. So it's something to be on the lookout for right now in the VIX, you guys. And the market will come down if you see the VIX spike back up to 20 to 22, 23. Nothing to be concerned about right now, but the VIX can do these spikes. So it is something to be alert about right now because we're getting extreme, not extreme, but super oversold. We're not at extreme yet. We're at super oversold on the VIX. So yeah, it's looking like that. So remember, the VIX is down, the market is up. The VIX is up, the market is down. That still is real. That's facts. That's true. So that is right. But right here, going into tomorrow, you guys, the VIX, I'm looking at both levels here. Obviously, VIX to the upside here. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. $14.77. If you make a green candle right here to the upside, that will create your massive Friday sell-off. It wouldn't be a massive Friday sell-off, but from what's been happening all week so long, it'll feel massive to because the market's just been in one spot all week. So, and you had the triple Q sell off, but it got brought right back up. But it's still down. So it's what I'm saying. If you see it, the VIX pop in another green candle here to the upside, you may see the market really pull back tomorrow. Like I say, we haven't seen a red Friday in a while. Could be one really in play. Just be on the lookout for it. That's what I'm saying right there on the VIX. If you see that, know that's gonna happen. The market coming down. Now to the downside, I'm gonna go back to that level, $13. If you get the VIX to $13, you will see the market. The SPY is gonna make another high here, and then you'll see the Nasdaq going to possibly do the same as well. Possibly the Dow Jones and possibly the Russell 2000. And it won't be new. It won't be new all-time highs. It'll just be highs from basically it took a year or two to get back to these points, if that makes sense. So understand what's going on if you're new to it, and understand if you've been in it, then you know how it go. Just be patient, and you know how to understand the data. Where as far as when they say that we're at these highs of where we were a year ago, and what it means. Like I said, if you've been in it, you know what it means. But if you're new to it, just pay attention to that because that's key going forward for you. You know what I mean? You need to know where the market has been previously and where it's trying to go. And, as far as investors losing money and making money, investors trying to make money back, investors trying to make money. That's what the market's about. So just know, like I said, the VIX, the volatility is the speed of the market, the direction of the market, and be on the lookout for those levels going into tomorrow. Caterpillar, 234. Caterpillar, you guys, 234 right here, 235.99 close. So looks really good. They did do an expected pullback. I do see they did do that where LCAOD said in the last recap. Hit that like and subscribe button. Go check it out from yesterday. But yeah, I expected right there. They brought the dip right up at 231 though. From 231 was your opportunity. You could have got back in. It went right back to 235. So really right here back at that resistance level on Caterpillar. It's looking like tomorrow, if things are good, it's going to break to that 240 level. That's their target here. That's been their target all along. And they went back from 231 to 235 today. That means and says a lot. So 240 to the upside is the target by tomorrow on Caterpillar. That's the goal here. That's what you should be looking out for. And if not tomorrow, and obviously next week as well, whenever, look long term, obviously too. But these are the levels here. 240 is a goal right now. That's what's going on at Caterpillar to the upside. To the downside, I think the Bears, they would just definitely want it back at 232 and retest that and to see if we can flush it below 230. That's what the Bears would be wanting to do right there to the downside. If I was bearish on it, that's what we would be thinking. That's how it would be. That's what the Bears would be saying. So no, that's what's going on. They're going to try to retest that level there to the downside and break below it this time, actually. And like I said, if the market is red tomorrow, you could possibly see that here with the Caterpillar. So be looking out for both levels here, obviously, going into tomorrow. Apple, right here, 180, right where they need to be. So it looks like the event is getting brought back up here. Looks like Apple's picking back up here. Remember, all-time highs, event news, sell-off down here. Been consolidated, now pop back right here where we started, where it was before the event here, right over here in this area, 180. So Apple's right here in the middle, you guys. It looks like the next level here to the upside for the Bulls to win is 182.50 to reclaim. They don't have to necessarily do the all-time high again. The Bulls just want 182.50 to the upside. And it looks like here to the downside, the Bears are going to want 177.40 here to the downside. They'll be happy with 179.40 as well. Just being a short there if Apple just can't push and consolidate all day or something. So be looking out for these levels here tomorrow, up and down here. But the Bears definitely want it here, 177.40. And that don't work out here. It'd be, like I said, a massive sell-off here. Be looking out for 172.50. But if it is, everything's good and the market's breaking out here. Obviously, Apple's going back to that all-time high level, 186 there. Before they hit that, they got to do that first, and then next they'll be going to 190. So be looking out for that coming soon on Apple. That's what the Bulls want. So be looking out for these levels here going into tomorrow, next week, long term. Google. Oh, Google. I mean, clicking on stuff. So Google to the downside here still, you guys. They consolidated. From that massive sell-off. Google staying cheap AI right now. They're consolidating now. Now they're acting like they don't. They're acting statue mode, and they could be signaling something here. They're definitely signaling another breakout lane here. Obviously, you can draw it that way, or it looks like they could be signaling a possible lane to the point where this thing goes down. Google signaling something here where they're either going that way or that way, back up here to 128. So that's what you should be looking out for. Those are the levels on Google, you guys. 128 to the upside. That's their goal here. You should be longing that going into. It may not happen tomorrow here with Google, but you could be longing this play at this point. It's Google, you guys. They got $1.554 trillion. What are you rushing for? It shouldn't be one day with Google. But, I mean, if so, like I said, these are upside levels here. I am looking out for going further tomorrow, next week, long term here, upside 128. But, to the downside, like I said, tomorrow, obviously, I'm seeing in play is 120 to 119, 118 here. So Google can go either way here tomorrow, either that level, either that way or this way. From 122 to 125 is in play, and they find momentum. 128 is really in play by tomorrow, so be looking out for it. But like I said, really long term, be looking out for that 128 to retest for sure. Retest that sell-off, obviously, if they do go back up. So, like I said, both levels, 128 to the upside, about 120 to 118 to the downside on Google. Be looking out for that. So that's it. That's pretty much it, you guys. Earnings next week. We'll be going over this on the recap too on Sunday. We'll have the chart pulled up, but a couple standout names here you guys should know. Earnings next week. We got Oracle. We have Adobe Technology. So that's going to be key in Oracle. So we're going to be looking at those two names right there. Those earnings plays. Adobe is going to be really big, you guys. They got earnings next week, so be on the lookout for that. And we'll have the chart pulled up. Then let's show you guys the updated sentiment from 6 months out. What do investors feel the stock market will be in the next 6 months? Let's update this. Dun, 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 dun. We have an updated chart of wow, the sentiment has finally changed, you guys. It is 44.5% bullish, 31.2% neutral, and 24.3% bearish. Wow, the sentiment has finally changed. The market is a bull market officially. LCAOD is not just saying it. They're stating it now. They're following along with LCAOD. LCAOD just been seeing it before them, I guess. But we're in a bull market, you guys. It's 44.5% bullish. Everybody sees it in the next 6 months, and it has been, and 31.2% neutral. So still some people, this kind of still iffy, I guess, going both ways with it. Playing it smart, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the best way to play. 24.3%, you guys are bearish. Ooh, a lot of people left the Bears, you guys, and that's not good looking at how it was there in May. In the past, and even April before, previously, all year, Bears been winning. They've been trying to say, the data was trying to say it was a bear market, but the data today has just officially switched here. So it's a bull market, you guys, bullish momentum. It might be, like I said, still a possible pullback tomorrow or sell off tomorrow. You never know. It could be the market just about to go up tomorrow too. It's about to break out here, and we consolidated long enough. So we'll see. We'll be looking out for either one here going into tomorrow next week, you guys. But this was the recap with LCAOD, and I will see y'all Sunday with another recap. Trump indicted on several criminal counts and classified documents case. Oh, that's breaking news. I heard he got court on Tuesday in Miami. Oh, wow. So Trump indicted on 7 criminal counts and classified documents. That's breaking news, you guys. That might not be good for the market. Make America greater again. Those Trumpers, they're not going to like that. Stock futures slipped Thursday night after S&P 500 notched its highest close for 2023. The futures right now are red here a little bit. Everything's red. Oil's down. So we'll be looking into everything tomorrow, seeing how the market plays out here on Friday. Remember, you guys, it's still some little bit of a smoke, something going on, wildfire smoke in New Jersey to New York. It's in Canada though, so be mindful and respectful of that, and understand that's interrupting the stock exchange does. So we'll be seeing if it does interrupt it, or if the market doesn't care about that either, it's going to go up. So we'll be looking out for either one. Biden sends firefighters aid to Canada as wildfire smoke blankets much of the U.S. Wow. So that's the picture of it right there, wildfire smoke. Ooh, not looking good out here. Say a prayer for them people, man. They got to breathe that stuff in. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they can, stay in the house or avoid it. Try to avoid it the best they can. I don't know. Hopefully they clear up, man, for them soon. But yeah, man, it's real out here. We will see y'all, like I said, Sunday with another recap, man. Peace.